जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय राधा वल्लभ श्री राधे जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल श्री श्री गौरीताय की श्री श्री राधोल भगवान की Sri 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 Jagannath Baladeva Subhadramani ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nita Gaur Pramanande. Hare Krishna. So today we are reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 10, which is about the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, Lord Rama's Leelas. And today we have one verse, which is part of that pastime, which we'll discuss. Actually, this verse talks about the first time meeting of Rama and Sita, that is after Sita's abduction, when Sita was kidnapped by Ravana. After that, to this point, Lord Ramachandra had not seen her. And so this verse tells about that incident, meeting of Lord Ram and Lord Sita, that is uniting like Lakshmi and Narayana together, or Radha Krishna together, after long separation of Vanavasa. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today, so again, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 10, verse 30. Tato dadarsya Bhagavan. Tato dadarsya Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Simsapa moolam asritam. Tato dadarsya Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Tato dadarsya Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam sahaviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Vaishnavas. Tato dadarsu Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Tato darsya Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Samsapa moolam asritam. Matajis. Tato dadarsya Bhagavan. Ashokavanikasrame. Kasmam saviraha vyadim. Simsapa moolam asritam. Ashoka Vanikasrame Smamsa Viraha Vyadim Simsapa Muram Asritam. Okay, translation, word to a translation. Tataha, thereafter, Dadarsya, Sa, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ashoka Vanika Asrami, in a small cottage in the forest of Ashoka trees. Kasmam, very lean and thin. Saviraha Vyadim, suffering from the disease of separation from Lord Ramachandra. Simsapa, of the tree known as Simsapa. Moolam, the root. Asritam, taking shelter of. Translation. Thereafter, Lord Ramachandra found Sita Devi sitting in a small cottage beneath the tree named Simsapa in a forest of Ashoka trees. She was lean and thin, being aggrieved because of separation from him. So there is no purport. Om Ajnana Trimindasya Jnananjala Salakaya Chakshurnutamena Tasme Sri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Ishtupadaya Krishna Padaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachatta Desha Tarini Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Very nice to see so many devotees today on Wednesday, weekday, and of course many kids, guess because of holidays, school holidays, they are here. Very nice to see all of them. So today we are discussing about a verse from Ramayana, of course, verse from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. So here, this chapter, as name indicates, chapter 10. The title is The Pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. Pastimes, Leelas of Lord Ramachandra. So the major part of Ramayana is explained in just one chapter. We discussed earlier in previous weeks. So that this Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is spoken by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. And how much time they had? 7 days, correct? In 7 days, whole Śrīmad Bhāgavatam was spoken. Then obviously you have to plan your time also. So as they have very little time, so they have shortened it, the whole Ramayana, which can go for months and months. If you speak on Ramayana, several months you can speak, Rama Leela. So however here, in interest of time, so Sukadeva Goswami has just briefly explained the key points. So here, if you say, thereafter, the first word, tataha, the just first word, tato, just the tato itself we can speak for 1 hour. So that's what we want to do today. Just see thereafter. So when we say thereafter, that means there is something preceding, there is something next. So in between everything is hidden. So that is something for us to, investigate, go deeper and understand what it is. That you can, of course, obviously get it in Valmiki Ramayana. Okay. So Valmiki Ramayana is, of course, very big. It has got 24,000 verses, very big. So here everything is explained in just 55 verses. So you can see 55, 2,000, 24,000. Huge gap. So, but you can say in summary. So there are 7 cantos. In Śrīmad Bhāgavatam we say 12 cantos, 12 books. So 12 main books. Similarly in Ramayana there are only 7 cantos, starting with Balakanda. So there are many kids here. So if you want to learn about the appearance of Lord Shyamchandra and his brothers, that whole the story. So how Dasat Maharaj has performed Yajna, and from there he was given a sweet rice, then how he distributed to his wives. So primarily 3 primary queens he distributed. Then of course from them appeared, from Mother Kaushalya appeared Lord Ramachandra. So any of you from Chhattisgarh here, like Raipur? No one? Okay, no problem. So in case if you go to Raipur for tourism, so you can visit the birthplace of Kaushalya Mother, Kaushalya Mata. So there is also, they built a very beautiful temple of Mother Kaushalya in Raipur. Actually myself, I haven't seen anywhere a temple fully dedicated to Mother Kaushalya. So, but they did in Raipur or Raipur, okay? So very beautiful temple, the big area. So there they also exhibited pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, pastimes of how Mother Kaushalya took care of all these kids, how there is the Balakanda. So you can see very beautiful. So, and various, they also written various verses glorifying Mother Kaushalya. So that is in Balakanda. So just in brief. So then comes Ayodhya Kanda. So as they grow up, so before Vanavasa started, so there are lots of interesting pastimes of how Lord Ramachandra, even at the age of young boy like this Hayagreva, at this age he went to forest supporting Vishwamitra and killed so many demons. So powerful king. So then after that, of course, Aranya Kanda. So now we are, Aranya-kasya we finished in previous classes already. So I had opportunity to discuss about Aranya-kasya a lot a couple of weeks ago, last month actually. So in June month. So now, then after that, Kiskindha Kanda. Kiskindha Kanda is the Kanda where Lord Ramachandra first met Hanuman. The meeting of Hanuman and Lord Ramachandra. The meeting of a devotee and the Lord. So this is exciting, isn't it? So if you meet first time in your life, Lord Radha directly in person, coming and giving you handshake. Hare Krishna, how are you? It happened. Once Brahmadev went to Vaikuntha Loka and Lord Vishnu came and giving a handshake. Usually we say Namaste. We think, in Hinduism or in Sanatana Dharma, we greet everybody Namaste. But Lord is the one who said, give handshake. You can see handshake is not coming from England. It's coming from Vaikuntha Loka. Correct? So whatever is happening here is actually happened there. So sometimes, some places, they may follow that method. And of course, paying obeisance is also something not invented here. It was already there. When the devotees see Lord coming there, especially Lord Narayana, so everybody will fall like a rod. Means full dandavat pranam. Okay, so all these are explained. So Aranya Kanda was also discussed by other devotees. So then comes Sundara Kanda. After that, Hanuman went to reached where? So he reached Lanka. So there he appeared in front of Mother Sita. In what form? Not in his full blown form. Sukshama Rupa. So appeared in a Sukshama Rupa, a small monkey type. He appeared because he doesn't want to frighten Mother Sita. Suppose if he comes like a giant monkey, she might get frightened. Oh, here is another Rakshasa came in the form of monkey to frighten me or trouble me. But he became like a small baby, tiny monkey. When you see tiny monkeys, you feel loving. Huh? You can see Vrindavan, you see some monkeys are a bit bigger, seems a bit frightening. But the tiny monkey come, then you are happy to give them, say, a small banana. But if the big one comes, you will run away. You take your chashma and put into here and run away. They will come and take it away also. Okay, some of you may have experience. I think baby monkeys are little okay. So you can feel, parental feeling, loving feeling, the caring feeling will come. So that is how he appeared. So that is when Mother Sita didn't get frightened. So Sukshama Rupa, Thari. So he assumed Sukshama Rupa. This all explained in Sundarakanda. Then what did he do? After conversation with Mother Sita, he says, I am actually Ramadhuta, come here as a Rama's representative. So he conveyed that Lord is coming, so don't worry. Assured her that Lord will come. Then, so when he went to in front of Rama, he didn't go like a Sukshama Rupa, small monkey. He went as a Vikata Rupa. So he assumed Vikata Rupa. Then of course, after that, the result was Vikata Rupa Dhari Lanka Jalav. So when they put fire to his tail, so he didn't waste it. So he burned the whole Lanka except the quarters of Vibhishana. So now comes Yuddha Kanda. So Yuddha Kanda is of course very beautifully described. So of course in Bhagavatam we just say Lord Rama has took Brahmastra and killed Ravana. That's all. So that is the one verse. But whereas in Ramayana, so it is very detailed, graphic detailed of how Lord Rama, the fight between Ramachandra and Ravana took place. So yeah, very detailed explained. And then of course, for your benefit, so after Yuddha Kanda comes Uttara Kanda. So right now we are in the concluding phase of Yuddha Kanda. The moment the war is over, then Lord Ramchandra goes back to Ayodhya. So then he was installed as a king. So that part is just left. Otherwise, pretty much the Yuddha Kanda will get over soon. Śrīmad Bhāgavatam only 55 verses, whereas in Ramayana 24,000 verses. Then Uttara Kanda is the last one. So that is also another small chapter is there. So very brief. So that is in brief about Ramayana for those who didn't attend previous classes. Now coming to so here, so this verse we are saying Tato Dadarsya Bhagavan. So just these three words are very powerful. Tato Dadarsya Bhagavan. So Tato. Here, the speaker of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, that is Sukadeva Swami saying, Tato, thereafter. So obviously he is referring to after the killing Ravana. So now up to this point. So that means not only killing Ravana, but of course also associates of Ravana. So Ravana is not a single person. Ravana has, as a king, he has many ministers, army generals, powerful army members, and his sons, brothers. They were all very powerful. So all those, how Lord Rama and Lord Rama's army. Who are the members of Lord Rama's army? The monkeys. Monkeys, of course, the most powerful among them was Hanuman, Sugriva. So there were many other powerful warriors. Angada also very powerful warrior. So these are the Lord Rama's Vanara Sena, the army of monkeys. So we were able to defeat all the, not only the king killing, but also all his associates. In Aranya Kanda, Kanda, Lord Ramachandra has killed more than 1,400 Rakshasas, powerful Rakshasas. They were headed by one of the brothers of Ravana called Hare. So killed so many of those. So very, very powerful. Then here, of course, at Lanka, so huge number of those are killed. So now in this, the first three verses. So, Tato Dadarsya Bhagavan. So here Bhagavan. So of course Bhagavan is a very generic term. Mr. President, Mr. King, Sri King. So just a generic name. Prime Minister, generic name. So here Bhagavan, of course, Bhagavan is also a very powerful word to understand. So we say Bhagavan, Ramachandra. So Bhagavan, Lord Sri Krishna. So we say also Narsimhadev Bhagavan ki jai. So we attach Bhagavan to many personalities. Lord Krishna or Lord Krishna's expansions. So Vishnu Tattvas. Of course, sometimes you also hear people saying Bhagavan so and so. Some people have a name. So sometimes we also say attach Bhagavan to even the devotees as well. Elsewhere in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, so sometimes it was mentioned Bhagavan Shiva. Yeah. Sometimes even mentioned Bhagavan Narada Muni also. Yeah. So those are the great personalities, but usually this Bhagavan is a very powerful term used to refer to Lord Krishna or his expansions or the Vishnu Tattvas. Okay. So if you want to know what is this Bhagavan, Bhaga means full of opulences. One, possessor, like Bhakti. One means one who possesses all those opulences. See here, what are those opulences? If you look at Lord Ramachandra, he was able to kill single-handedly 14,000 Rakshasas during Aranya Kanda. During this, in Chitrakuta, that Aranya. 14,000 Rakshasas. Very powerful. And here he is alone without army. So although Lakshman joined him for Vanavasa, but what was Lakshman doing? Lakshman was protecting Mother Sita. So Lord Ramachandra ordered her, you go into be in the queue along with the Mother Sita. I will handle this whole army. So he killed. So that means he has demonstrated unlimited strength. Correct? So to defeat so many army, Rakshasas, you must have a very strong strength. So simply by using his bow and arrow, he is able to kill all those Rakshasas. Whereas the Rakshasas have got very powerful weapons. So they also have something like this guided missiles. Just like people these days, you see in the newspaper, they are using guided missiles. The one who gives order is somewhere else. The people shoot that missile from one country. The distance may be something like 500 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers. That much of distance they are pinpointing. So the war that took place in Ramayana is in person. Monkeys in person, Ravana's army also in person. Fight direct, one-to-one. Correct? Lord Ramachandra would not fight it to any simple army members. If he is fighting, he is directly fighting with Ravana. Or maybe Kumbhakarna. But all other small warriors are taken care by monkeys, warriors, Hanuman, then of course Sugriva, Lakshmana. So they all took care of other members in the war. But this is face-to-face fight. But these days wars are not face-to-face, remote. Just being here, you press a button, so target some specific location, specific building, specific person, shoot. And the person is somewhere far away, maybe India, maybe in some other country. Okay, so that is how the war was. Anyway, here Lord Ramachandra is the supreme person, one who possesses unlimited power, unlimited strength. That is one of the qualities of Bhagavan. Okay, among 6, that is one of them. So of course that is Virasya. So he is also of course opulent, very rich person, unlimited opulence. So in Bhagavad Gita we say, Sarvaloka Maheswara. Bhoktaram Ignatapasam, Sarvaloka Maheswara. So who is Sarvaloka Maheswara? Maheswara means the owner, controller. So Sarvaloka, not just one universe, all the universes in the material world, all the planets and universes in spiritual world. So who is the owner? Krishna. So here Lord Ramachandra is the owner. So one who possesses all the richness is a Bhagavan. So that is the second quality. Then of course, such a person is not a dumb. He is the most intelligent, Jnana. So he knows past, he knows present, he knows future. Krishna knows what will be your form in the next life, but I don't know, nor you know. Correct? So what were you millions of years ago, you don't know, but Krishna knows. How do we know this? In Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna says, hey Arjuna says, hey Krishna, we just appeared together. You tell me that you have explained this Gita to Vivaswan or Surya, sun god. How do I know this? He says, we both have appeared many times here, but you can't remember, but I remember everything. Correct? He knows the past, he knows the present, he knows the future. So not only Lord Krishna knows, but his incarnation, his expansions, like Vasudeva Muni knows what is going to happen in Kali Yuga. Correct? So this Śrīmad Bhāgavatam was written in Dwapara Yuga. So Lord Incarnation, Vasudeva can see the future, how the people of Kali Yuga will be. And how they will be, how they behave, so how they act together, so their lifestyle. All that is explained in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, last canto, so about Kali Yuga. If you want to know about Kali Yuga, please read that one, more detail. So Jnana. Then, of course, he is also most famous, that we know, correct? So Lord Ramachandra, this happened in Dwapara Yuga, thousands of years ago. Treta Yuga, we still discuss about Ramayana. Satya Yuga, so when Prahlad Maharaj appeared, then the killing of Prahlad Maharaj's father Hiranyakashipu by Narasimhadev. So that all happened past time, millions and millions ago, but still we are discussing. So, because the Lord is so famous. And of course, Lord is also very beautiful. Krishna is very beautiful. So he attracts everyone's mind. And Lord Ramachandra also very beautiful. So when he was in this Vanavasa, during that period, initial period, he went through this forest. There he found so many yogis, munis, rishis, sages. They were performing tapas. But when they had darshan of Lord Ramachandra, they were all attracted. Thousands of them. So Lord Ramachandra, of course, he is not able to reciprocate so much. But he said, I will reciprocate all of you in the next appearance. In Dwapara Yuga, when Krishna appeared, so he attracted all the rishis who appeared in the form of gopis. Thousands of gopis. And of course, not only that, he also formally married 16,108 gopis. Correct? We say Lord Krishna has how many wives? Formally. Informally, he has everybody. Correct? Parakiya rasa, Swakiya rasa. Swakiya rasa is rasa within that formal marriage. And the Parakiya rasa is rasa outside formal marriage. Correct? So you can see Krishna has accepted. So he is so beautiful. All the rishis who attracted to Krishna, so they all took in next yuga a form of a female. They were so much attracted, then expected Krishna, when Lord Ramachandra appeared next, so to accept them as their, accept them as his wife. So that's what Krishna did. But in Ramayana, he didn't do. Ramayana is a Ekapativrata. Correct? In Maharada Purusha, so he is want to be ideal king, ideal human being. So he want to demonstrate to us Ekapativrata. So no, only one aim, only one arrow, only one wife. Correct? only one aim. When he aimed at Ravana, one arrow that does the rest of the work. So when he shoot arrow, Brahmastra, into the heart of this Ravana, it fully penetrated this steel-like heart of this Ravana. Not even stone, steel. If you take stone, you can take one big hammer and hit it, it will break into pieces. Correct? So if you go outside, not now, earlier, so they were removing various stones, yes. People who are doing plumbing and construction work, they have hit some of these strong stones and they broke into pieces. If not stone, maybe the stone-like structure made from cement and concrete mix. Correct? So whereas the steel is very difficult to break. If it is a very heavy steel, then you try to break, it's very difficult. So some of these cars, the cars, they have frames. The frames are steel frames. So that is why when they meet an accident, usually the body, not much happens. Correct? Even the aeroplanes have got steel frame, but most of it is like a shell. So that is why when they have accidents, so they pretty much broke into pieces also. That happened recently in Ahmedabad, correct? You might have seen the picture of that the flight. So much the pieces are broken here and there. Even the wing also fell somewhere away. The tail was, I think, in the inside, also already, even though it didn't have a much hit to the tail also sort of broken with the impact. So that is very weak steel. I don't know whether they took the steel from Australia. If they took, maybe it was more stronger. So the steel. So that is so then comes, of course, apart from this, Lord Ramachandra also fully renounced Vairagya. So he is not attached to his beauty, not attached to his wealth, not attached to his the power, not attached to his gnana, not attached to his fame. So he still, here you will see soon. So that Lord Ramachandra, after winning this Lanka, he didn't declare himself as a king. Usually, when people go and defeat an army, after winning, they declare themselves as a king. Correct? So we see that all the time. Even if you go and, if there are two countries, and there is a boundary, and then if there was some small fight between these, the army members at the border of the country, where they have got a line or a fence or something, so when they fight, if these people push and then open, then now they declare that is my, because I pushed all your army away, now that is my new border. Suppose if you occupy the whole land, you defeat their army, then you say that land belongs to us now. Correct? So these borders of different countries are shifting all the time. You go back 100 years ago, border of specific country is someplace, but later it is shifted, either became smaller or became bigger, depending upon who is powerful. Or they will declare the whole belongs to us. Correct? Whereas here Lord Ramachandra is renounced. He is not attached to any of this small island. So he, instead of he assuming the lordship, kingship of that place, so he has instead appointed Vibhishana. So Vibhishana, you are the next king. Vibhishana is the brother of Ravana, so he is a devotee. Then of course, Vibhishana has also assisted Lord Ramachandra in the war. So then, most importantly, Lord Ramachandra is not attached to any of this kingdom. So in this place, so he appointed Vibhishana as the king. So that demonstrated his that quality of Vairagya. Lord Krishna also won't help win, Kurukshetra war. He didn't say, oh, I am now going to be the next king of Hastinapur. No, he didn't do. So instead, so the devotees, Yudhishthira was appointed as a king. So Lord is simply, renounced. So which also means, suppose if you become a devotee of a Lord, and if you have a desire to become Lord of heavenly planet, Indra, he can appoint you. So you don't have to fight to become a CEO of a company here, or a premier of this state, if you have such a desire to be a powerful king in this universe, so Lord will appoint you as a next king, next Indra. Or even superior, you want to be Brahma, no problem. Correct? So it is very easy. But devotee is of course not interested in position of Indra or in Brahma or Varuna. None of those positions they are interested in. So what are they interested in? They are interested in serving Krishna. How do you serve? Of course, in this Kali Yuga here, in this age, so you can serve by simply hearing his glories. It's part of devotional service. As Prahlad Maharaj says, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Shravanam, hearing the glories, Leelas of Lord Rajamandri itself is a service. She is so kind. Correct? So Krishna won't say, hey, you just spent 1 hour simply hearing about my glory. How do I say that you are serving me? No. So Krishna says, Manmanama bhakto. So always think of me. Always hear my glories. Always speak about my glories. That Krishna considers it as a seva. Why? Suppose you speak or you hear, through that we purify our existence. By purify existence, when we become pure, we become compassionate, truly become learned persons. Then what do we do here? We help others also purify. If everybody purifies, what happens? Then everybody will go back to the hope. So Krishna is very pleased. Correct? So if you hear, likely that he will speak about it, and then he will take back other living beings, other persons with you to the Vaikuntha Loka, with you to the Goloka Vrindavan, with you to the Ayodhya Loka if you like. Correct? Depend upon your inclination and mentality. So therefore, this is part of devotional service. So this is Bhagavan, you can see. So here, Lord Ramachandra has exhibited all those qualities in Ramayana. So he was most famous, known everywhere. So much famous that even Maricha, Maricha is the one who became a deer, a golden deer, and to attract Krishna, Sita's mind, then Rama has to chase to bring that golden deer. So you can see that is also one of the incident in Ramayana. Even he says, Lord Ramachandra, please don't assume he is a human or a mortal, or immortal. So he is not ordinary human. So he is a powerful. He says, I have seen how this Lord Ramachandra is able to defeat all these 14,000 armies. Then even once he kicked me and I fell around 15 yojanas away. He's saying here, this can't be done by any ordinary person. So this can only be done by superhuman. He says not just superhuman, he is actually a Lord incarnation, Lord Vishnu incarnation, Lord Vishnu himself. So he understood. So that is when even he decided, if I have to die, I don't want to die in the hand of Ravana. When Ravana said, hey Maricha, so if you don't listen to me and become this golden deer, so I'm going to kill you. Then this Maricha thought, this Ravana is a person, you can't convince him. So that instead of dying in the hand of Ravana, let me go and better die in the hand of Ramachandra. It's very glorious. Lord Ramachandra, Lord Krishna doesn't kill everybody directly. So if he want to kill, just by his will he can kill. So he has his energy called time. Correct? Through time he will kill everybody. Correct? The time will defeat everyone. In this world, in the material world, the time is the energy of Krishna will defeat everyone. Somehow or other you become a prime minister of a country. Somehow or other become whatever position you think is glorious, you are attached. Krishna's energy time will finish it up. Take it for granted. So very powerful. So he doesn't have to do anything. His time, his energy will do it. So so those all are very powerful qualities of Krishna. So those, we discussed. So coming to, again, Tato Dadarsha Bhagavan. Dadarsha means Sa. What did Lord Rama see after this war? Of course, all the army persons are killed. Ravana is killed. So body of Ravana is also thrown there. So then what happens? So then obviously there will be some soka. When the king is killed, his wives, headed by Mandodari, they came, they also did some lamentation. So that was already discussed earlier. So he is also saying, oh, how did this mortal means the humans who die, mortal, we are in a mortal world, everybody is going to die. A mortal, simple person wandering in a forest, how did he kill my Lord who is so powerful? You know, he became almost Lord of 3 worlds. Even the Indra will fear stand in front of Ravana. So, but this person has killed. Of course, she is also saying that, she says, I actually knew when Lord Ramachandra has killed this Khara, who was the brother of Ravana, very powerful demon. So that time only she thought, no, his person is not an ordinary person. He must be Lord Vishnu's incarnation. So she actually glorified Lord Ramachandra. So you can see another way of seeing. So even Mandodari knew how powerful Lord Rama is. So of course he also explained nicely that this person looks like a great ascetic. The people who are wandering in forests, who are they? No, usually ascetic. Ascetic means, they just renounce, just wearing simple cloth, may not be shirt. If you go to the forest in Dandakaranya, so you might see some sages. They have simple one piece of cloth, that's it. Maybe one kamandalo. So if somebody presented a kamandalo, usually brass kamandalo, they may not have like this because they need a handle also. They are not staying in one place, they are going from one to the other place. So just like if you see there the photo, Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Bhatta Raghunath Goswami, Gopal Goswami, 6 Goswamis. So they are very simple, one just simple cloth. No shirt, no garland, no footwear, no socks like many of you, correct? All of you are wearing socks. At least everyone, anybody not wearing socks here? Very good. So my friends are here. 1, 2, and I am also among them. I also don't wear socks when I come to temple. Rather, I don't wear any time also. Okay, so anyways, the protection. So you can see they are very ascetic. So Ramachandra also very ascetic. She is saying that, and then this person is the eternal person. And she is saying that this person seems to be having no beginning, no end, no middle, unlimited. So you can see, so Mandodari also has realization about Bhagavan is. So she is explaining that Ramachandra. And she also says that, so this person is more distinguished than Brahma. Ravana knew Brahma to be the most powerful. So whereas Mandodari says that this Ramachandra is much more distinguished person than this Brahma. So you can see that the qualities he is explaining. And he is beyond ignorance. That means he is the most knowledgeable. And she also says, he is the one who nourishes everybody. We say maintainer. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Vishnu we, say maintainer of the universe. Maintainer of all the living beings. He is maintainer of my body. The moment Lord leaves my body, this is a dead body, correct? If Lord leaves, what will the jiva do? He will also leave. Correct? So you can see maintainer of the body. Then he is also explaining that how he is wielding Shankha, Chakra and mace. Conch. When Krishna holds like this, simply by his that Shankha sound, so many members in that Mahabharata war, Kurukshetra war, already defeated. Even Duryodhana got frightened simply by hearing that Shankha sound. It is, of course, the Shankha sound of Lord is very auspicious to all the devotees. Devotees rejuvenate. In case if they were in a very morose position, when they hear Shankha sound, so they rejuvenate. On the other hand, the demons or the persons filled with Aristavargas, they get defeated. So that's what happened. Conch is holding. Of course, Lord is holding disc also. Chakra, Chakrapani. So I hope you all take a darshan of Chakrapani Chakra. So there, Ramachandra, so then Varaha, then Sudarshan Chakra is there. In the next to Radharani, the small Radharani. Ramachandra, then after that in between, then next is Chakra is there. Sudarshan Chakra. So we all take darshan of personality of Sudarshan. So every day. And of course some devotees like Arjun Sekar Prabhu have a honor of doing direct worship. How much power they are deriving by having worship of Lord. So she explained like that. Then of course Lord is wearing Srivastava. So Srivasta. So we also sometimes say Srivasta. So is also referred to Lord. So she is explaining so nicely. And she says that this Lord is the soul of the universe. Not soul of anything. The whole universe is sustaining because of Lord. Without presence of soul, everything is gone. Soul of the universe. Then His splendor. So then she also said that He is the one who maintains. But He just assumed this human form. So when He assumed and now He came surrounded by monkeys. Who are these monkeys? Monkeys were actually demigods, devatas. So therefore monkeys are not ordinary persons. He is glorifying monkeys also. So such a person has killed Ravana. So you can see she is explaining what Bhagavan is. So that is very nicely understood. So now Lord Ramachandra Dadarsya, he saw. After killing, he saw Sita. But actually if you go through, immediately Sita didn't appear from Ashoka Vati to here. Correct? So here it says, so where was Sita? Ashoka Vanika Asrame. Ashoka Vanika Asrame. So Ashoka Vana. Vana means forest. The forest of Ashoka trees. So in that cottage, that is ashrama. So that is where the mother Sita was. And then, of course, here it also says, she became very thin. The third line, Kasmam. Kasmam means very lean and thin. You were already on Vanvasa. Then this Ravana is kidnapped. And then he has put her in Ashoka Vana and went to his palace. So there, she is refusing to eat anything that is offered to her. Obviously, you don't become plump. So she is not taking Mahaprasada and Prasada every day so much that we can become plump. But there, whatever Ravana is offering, she refuses everything. No drinking water. She doesn't have to speak, whereas I have to speak, I have to drink water. She maintained silence. Silence is also one of the great quality, by the way. Correct? Sometimes you are glorified just being silent. When people are quarreling, fighting, abusing each other, you become silent, you will become an ex-king. Correct? These people are simply quarreled each other, fight each other, killed each other. Then by being silent, you became a king. So silence is very, very good. So it's a very important ornament. So she maintained silence in spite of all the trouble caused to her by Ravana with harsh word. And also Ravana appointed many Rakshasanis to deal with her. Somehow give her some little torture. Convince her that she will be more happier as a consort of Ravana and live very nice life in the palace. You will have an opulent meal, opulent bed, opulent, everything opulent. So they try to actually convince a lot, all these Rakshasas, giving torture to her. So this Ashoka Vanika Asrami, so that is where they were, and Kasmam. So then obviously there, the next says, Sa Viraha Vyadim. Sa, herself, she was in Viraha, separation. Separation from whom? Separation for her beloved Lord, Lord Ramachandra. And also Vyadim. Vyadi means disease. Visually we hear Janma Mritu Jara Vyadi. Correct? In this word, we suffer from Janma, Mritu of course. The moment you are born, automatically Mritu is there. Just time is a separation. then Jara and Vyadi, old age and the Vyadi, the disease will come. So here she is also, because she is not even taking water, not even taking any meal, so somehow she is just simply surviving, remembering Lord Ramachandra, so became very thin and then very maybe weak. So disease can be like a weakness. Disease will basically make person weak. Correct? When we have disease of eye, it will make eye weaker. Then disease of nose weaker. Even if there is some little disease to the lip becomes so difficult that we can't even accept any prasad at all. Sometimes boil appears. It will give you so much of trouble. You can't accept Mahaprasad also. So it is so dear to us, but we can't eat it. So difficult. Because when a small particle touches, it gives as if your life is gone. Correct? Experience? Anybody? I'm sure everybody experienced, but we forget. I experienced last week, now automatically it's gone. So how did it go? So some devotee told me, go and eat lavanga. Where do I get lavanga? Now I remembered. Sometime we offered to Lord Mukhavasana. So that has a lavanga also. Lavanga, correct? If you don't know, you go inside straight the room, right, left, straight the corner, there is one box. So you can send a devotee, ask Jairam Prabhu, he can get one lavanga for you if you have that problem. The lavanga, just by eating the lavanga, some 2 days, it's all gone. So that is the cure. Okay? If you have a teeth problem, some little teeth pain, so lavanga is a solution. Just chew, and the solution of lavanga, when it goes inside, that is like a medicine. Okay, so have that lavanga. So you can see, Vyadim. So where was Mother Sita? In that Ashoka Vana, Simsapa Moolam Asritam. Simsapa. So here, Simsapa, so is also a tree in that place. The name of the tree was Simsapa. Then Moolam, at the root of Simsapa tree. So she took Asrita. Asrita means, shelter. So she is sitting below a tree where near the root, if you see a trunk, that root, Moolam. Moolam means root. So near root, what is she doing there? Not taking root and eating. That's what people do. You take a root and eat. But there she is sitting there at Simsipa river and thinking about Lord Ramachandra. So therefore, Lord Ramachandra didn't directly see her immediately. So after killing, so there's again a nice pastime is there. So where Lord Ramachandra first ordered or asked Hanuman, can you please go and convey to Sita that Lord Ramachandra army have killed the Ravana and all his associates. So ask her, what does she want now? That's all, the message. You can see, so Lord Ramachandra is so powerful, so he killed this Ravana demon, who is filled with Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. The 6 Arista Vargas. Correct? Ravana means these are full, he has got 10 heads and so powerful, but all of them are filled with this Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Who killed Lord Ramachandra? So in yesterday class, Keshav Prabhu said, and others also, we know that. So during these enemies, during Satyavaga, they used to live in different planet. In Treta Yuga, they lived in the same planet. In Dwapara Yuga, they lived in the same family, dynasty. Then in Kali Yuga, they are living within the same person. Correct? So if you want to be killed, all the Ravana-like qualities inside us, what can kill you? Who can kill? Only holy name of Lord Ramachandra. That's why we say Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. In the Vedas it says Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Of course, now in Kali Yuga when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he said, okay, so some of the people are not letting you to chant this holy name because you are bothering Sudra family. Don't worry, I will reverse it. You sing, now you say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. You say first Hare Krishna, then Hare Rama. So therefore the Vedic authorities won't stop you from chanting the holy name. Okay? Anyway, you can see holy name is so powerful for us. So Lord has come in the form of holy name. Kali Yuga Nama Rupe Krishna Avatara. In the Kali Yuga, Lord has appeared in the form of holy name. Because if he uses his arrow to Brahmastra to kill all the demons, nobody will be left here. Everyone is Sudra. And everyone is filled with this Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. They are enemies. Where are they residing? They are residing in our mind, rent-free. Correct? If you want to stay in Albert Park, either you have to buy a house or you rent a house. Whereas here, and they are in our mind, enjoying all the Mahaprasad that we are eating. Correct? And they are enjoying all the power that drashti power that Krishna has given. And causing us trouble. They see something, oh, you want that. That Kama, Mr. Kama, will make us attracts. And that will become our downfall. Fall down. Correct? You and me may be great sannyasi. A spiritual master in a ISKCON. Kama, Mr. Kama is very danger. If you read through the actually life of some of the gurus within ISKCON also, it happened. Even they also fell down. They were appointed by Prabhupada as sannyasis. So therefore, don't assume that we are not even appointed by Prabhupada to be his disciple. Correct? We have a separation. Just like separation, physical separation is there. In between we have other gurus. Whereas these personalities directly served Prabhupada, and they were directly initiated by Prabhupada and directly appointed as a sannyasi by Prabhupada, sometimes appointed as the GBC, governing body members, even they also fell down. So Kama is very powerful. So that is why we have to hold on to this holy name very tightly. Otherwise, the enemies will come. Correct? The enemy's enemy. Who is enemy's enemy? The enemies of lust is Krishna. If you can somehow hold it to the supreme Kamadev, that Krishna, then these enemies will get frightened. So that is why Lord Chaitanya says, Cheto Darpana Marjana, by simply chanting holy name of Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, what do? All the enemies that are sitting in your heart, in your mind will simply disappear, run away, escape. Very, very important. If they escape, then we are pure and happy. Correct? That time you only see Krishna. If you see in your heart, you will see Krishna. When you see in the heart a pure devotee like Hanuman is there. See Hanuman, now he went, Hanuman first time he went to, when he jumped from Lanka jumped from Rameswaram to the Lanka, so he presented Suksarmupa. Then after that the whole army went and then defeated the Ravana and defeated means killed them. So now after killing of Ravana, so Lord Rama asked Hanuman, please go and find out what is the desire of Mother Sita. He goes there, so he of course informs Mother Sita that Ravana is now killed. Lord Rama has come, he is conquered, successful, he has come. So he asked me to convey this message. Then meanwhile he says, oh Mother Sita, I can see all these demons around you. They troubled you. You give me order, I will kill all of them. Did Mother Sita sanction? No. She says, a virtuous person never returns evil to evil. If someone has done evil to you, if you are a very virtuous person, you don't return evil, but you return goodness. Correct? Virtuous person. So they say, if you are hit one here, if a virtuous person, he will give other cheek also to hit. Very virtuous person. Through that defeats. We have many pastimes of such things where such virtuous personalities own the heart of everyone by not returning evil for evil. Instead they return good for evil. Some people try to trouble you, you return a good to them. So he tried to scold you, you just smile, look at Radha Vallabha, be happy. Maybe he does once or twice, third time, next time he will not do anything. He will come and fall at your feet. Please forgive me. I behave so badly with you, but still you always smiling. Sometimes you are hugging me. Sometimes when I feel thirsty, you are coming and giving me water. Sometimes I come to the temple, feel hungry, and you are giving your plate to me. That was the last plate of prasada you give to me. How nice person you are. Correct? So these are the qualities. So she says, no. She didn't sanction. Of course, he also tells nice story about it also. About this tiger and bear story. In between human is there. So we don't have time to discuss that part. But that is also a very nice story. So then, after that he comes back and she says, okay, you please convey my Lord that I am very eagerly waiting to see him. She didn't say, take me. Because Lord Ramachandra didn't tell Hanuman to bring her. He only told her, please convey this message and also tell me what she wanted, what is her desire. That's all. She says, please tell my Lord that I desire to go back. I am longing from separation, from this viraha. Please request him to take me back. That's the message. So Hanuman goes to Lord Ramachandra, conveys this. So next, Hanuman, Lord Ramachandra, okay, Hanuman, just be here. Now he sends Vibhishana. Vibhishana is, by the time Vibhishana was appointed as a king. Now he is the king, Vibhishana, king of Lanka. So Vibhishana, you go and bring Sita Devi. Vibhishana goes there, but Vibhishana didn't directly go there, hey, like Ravana. Now, Ravana, he directly went. But he didn't do that. He conveyed to the assistant there, all the Rakshasas, that Vibhishana has come. So they conveyed to her. So then he requested her. So Lord Ramachandra wants you back. Kindly come. But he says, before you come, kindly take bath, then also wear celestial ornament, and then come. She says, why? I am so eagerly waiting. I want to just run, go to Lord Ramachandra. Please take me immediately. She says, no. So this is the wish of Lord Ramachandra. So then she accepted. She also beautifully dressed. How Lakshmi Devi will be beautiful, opulent, just like Radharani here. How nicely we decorated, devotees decorated. Correct? So like that, she decorated. Then Vibhishana, so puts her in palanquin, then brings her to the place where all the army, Vanki army, then Ramachandra is. So when they came in palanquin, they put the palanquin something like 20 meters away. Then now to bring. So he tells Ramachandra has come. At that time, commotion. There was so much of commotion. All the monkeys wanted to see Mother Sita. Then obviously the Vibhishana is already a king. So he has his police, his army. So they all saying, army, everybody, please be away. So let Mother Sita come and Ramachandra have darshan. You got it? So when Lord is being taken from altar to this Ratha-yatra, at that time, people hold like a guard so that, they don't let everybody to fall on or try to catch and touch the Lordship. Correct? At that time, all these police or army and everybody is trying to push everyone. But Lord Ramachandra, hey, don't do this. He says, let Sita Devi come out of that palanquin, let her walk, let all this army see her. He says, let my monkeys see them. Why are you pushing my monkeys away? So he's so much of kind. He says, let all the devotees see first. Don't push them into like that. So that was the order. So he actually told in an angry mood. He once said that, usually they thought, okay, here is the woman we have to protect, don't let anybody see. But Lord Ramachandra says, in the emergency, however honorable woman is, she should walk in the public to fight or any present. But in this case, here are my dear life. He considered them, these monkeys, as his life and soul. So much of dear and avarice he holds for monkeys. He said, let monkey see. So he let monkey see, then of course the conversation happened. Then but at that time Vraja-ra says, oh Sita Devi, now that I have upheld honor of our dynasty, because in dynasty if somebody comes and snatches a woman or a lady from that family, so what is the honor? The dishonor actually. So therefore the members of the family will go and kill that other kidnapper, then honor. After that, whether do they accept her back? May not be. Anyway, here Lord Rama says that, okay, so, now I defeated, so you are now released. Now you can go back, go wherever you want. He didn't say, you can now come to me and continue as my wife. No. So you can, you can go any direction you want. He says 10 direction. Any direction you go. If you want, you can accept even Bharata as your husband. You can accept Rama as this Lakshmana as or anybody else even. So now, so much renounced. So at that time, of course, Mother Sita felt, dejected. Then she, of course, also tells her, if this was your view, why did you even come to fight? You would have said that you're not going to come, then I would have just given up my life instead of simply someone surviving on air, surviving on a drop of water. So then, of course, she says, okay, she tells immediately to Lakshman. Lakshman, please prepare the fire. I will just give up my life. So Lakshmana thinking, what do I do? Correct? So unless Lord Ramachandra ordered, he cannot accept. But anyway, Lord Ramachandra smiled. That means granted. So then the fire was created, set up by Hanuma, by Lakshman. Then Mother Sita entered into that fire. And then of course many devas have come, Brahmaji has come, Indra have come, Shiva has come, even Agni Deva also there, invisible. But from that fire of Agni, from that one, so he holds Sita and brings back and present her. Here is a pure person. So if you go back to few verses, there it was mentioned by Madhvacharya. One of the verse from Madhvacharya, Prabhupada quotes in the purport, saying that according to this, the verses from Madhvacharya, the Sita Devi that Ravana is kidnapped is actually not the real Sita, Chaya. So he took, that was the idea, that was the plan from this Agnideva only. So he kidnapped the Chaya. So now, when she again entered into Agni Deva brought the real Sita and presented to her. Okay? So, and of course, you can say, why did Ramachandra, such excellent person, did this? Actually, Ramachandra wanted to show the purity of Mother Sita. If you simply accept, somebody, went away for 1 year, lived in some other man's house, then when you take, people will become suspicious. Oh, this happened, this happened, how shameless this Ramachandra is. They will blame both, correct? They become blame Ramachandra and also they blame Sita Devi also. So to clear all the suspicion, that's why Ramachandra has to play this Leela. This is part of the Leela. So and also demonstrate that purity of Mother Sita. So that is shown here. Then of course this, coming to this, we talked about the separation. So the separation is of course separation in love. So this is called Vipralamba Prema. If you want to learn about what is this prema, separation, you can read Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there very detailed explanation is there. So even the Krishna, when he left Vrindavan to go to Mathura, at that time all these gopis felt so much of separation. That is one of these type of separation. Oh, the person is going to leave, my beloved person. Krishna is leaving this place and now going to another place. So they felt separation. So in that separation, of course, their love has increased. So in the divine love, there is no physical separation. We have material separation and the physical separation. If some people are physically separated for whatever reason, what happens? In the material thinking concept, they'll think, okay, we can replace it. Correct? I am now in Australia, my beloved in somewhere in India, Lanka, she doesn't want to come here, I also don't want to go. Then is love increasing? No. In a material thinking, okay, no problem, I will find another Australian girl and get married. Correct? Or the woman also does the same thing. That is the material separation. But when it comes to the divine separation, there is no separation. The body may be separated, but their soul is together. Of course, Lord Ramachandra's mother Sita is actually his internal energy, bliss personified. There is no separation at all. So they are actually increasing. The love increases. So that's what happened. So anyway, Sita has come back in purity form. So Lord accepted. Then others came and glorified the mother Sita. Then after that, before they depart for Ayodhya, so Lord Ramachandra also asked Devatas like Indra, "Oh Indra, you are such a powerful personality. So can you please bring back all those monkeys who are killed in the war back to life?" So Indra, using his power, he brought back all the monkeys who are, killed in the battle back to life. Then all those who still had some wounds, they all became rejuvenated. Then he said, make sure that they are living very happily when they go back to Kiskindha, their home. Correct? Kiskindhavana. So that also. And not only that, even the father Dasaratha also came along with Indradev in the chariot. So your father don't feel separation. Your father is come back. So father also very happy to see. Then he begs forgiveness that because of me all this Vanavas has happened. So he requested that you please go and take care of Kausalya and other your mothers. So like this. Then finally they departed. So how did they depart? So obviously they didn't go by walk. Correct? You just you built a Rama Setu. We discussed about Rama Setu earlier. Go back on Rama Setu. It will take maybe another 1 year to go all the way from Lanka to Ayodhya. So at that time, Vibhishana, who is Adi king, Vibhishana request Lord Ramachandra, so kindly stay some more. He says, no, I cannot, very urgently I need to go. Bharat is waiting. How is he waiting? He is not sitting on a throne. No, he is just leaving there. So in mated hair, so he is simply ruling the kingdom with the help of Lord Rama's lotus feet, that sandal, paduka. So he is waiting. So his situation is just like Mother Sita's situation. He is also feeling separation, hardly eaten anything. So he is not having an opulent, he is eating actually food cooked in urine of cow. Of course, that is cow urine is also medicine. So that is how he is surviving. So I need to go. I promise him that I will come. He says, okay, you need to go early, no problem. He says, please take my aeroplane. That is called Pushpaka Viman. Pushpaka Viman was there in Tretayaga also. And this Pushpaka Viman is originally belonged to Kubera. Kubera is, treasurer of all the heavenly planet. He is basically like a treasurer of this universe, almost. And of course, he can own. Right? If you are the richest person, you can have your own personal aeroplane. You know that? If you become the richest person of Australia, a business magnate, so then you can have your own aeroplane. You can come on aeroplane from your helicopter from home to the temple, if you like. They do. So then therefore Vibhishana said, please take my Pushpakamana and go. So they all boarded aeroplane, Lakshman, Hanuman, then Ramachandra, Sita. Not only that, what about all these monkeys? Monkeys said, no, we want to come and see you there, your coronation, and we go back to one. He said, okay, all of you board also. You see, everybody boarded and went to there. So you can see this Pushpakamana was also used effectively. So this was the gift from Vibhishana. Vibhishana says, everything belongs to you. Even you appointed me as a king of this Lanka. So it belongs to you because you are the one who defeated that Ravana. So everything belongs to you. So he says, I am not ordering you. I am your servant. So please don't think that I am ordering you to stay here, ordering you to take there. No. You do as you wish. But this is my request. I am your servant. Please accept. So Ramachandra was pleased. Okay, with that to conclude, you can see the Lord is behind this material, modes of material nature. We discussed how he made even Sita to, he became suspicious of Sita. Why? He wanted to show the purity of Sita. He wanted to clear the doubt of people. Otherwise people may doubt and cause a problem. So that's a play. So, but we can't do all that ourselves. We are with the mode of material nature. But whereas he is transcendental, so everything is glorious behind all of this. But of course, he soon demonstrated this purity. Then he also killed Ravana. And of course, Lord is very kind, and he has given us Hare, his holy name, Nama Rupe Krishna Avatara. So you can simply chant Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, think of Lord Rama, think of Lord Krishna, and you will achieve the best destination. So just by knowing, as we discussed earlier, Janma Karma Chame Divyam. One who knows, understands my appearance, my Janma, Karma, my activities, my divine activities, such a person will not stay in this year. The moment they lose body, this life, go back to Vaikuntha Loka. Correct? So there was a last time question from Sivya, so asking about, okay, if you think of Lord Racham, the last breath, what happens to us? You go to Ayodhya Loka. Of course, Lord Ramchandra is very kind. You go to Ayodhya Loka, there you are feeling, okay, this is very nice, but I want to play with Krishna. Ramachandra will arrange you to go there also, if you like. Don't feel. So if you happen to go to Ayodhya Loka, so in Vaikuntha, they are actually like a neighbors. So here is the middle, Goloka Vrindavan, then just next to it is Ayodhya Loka. Very easy, you can pass. There is no passport needed there. When Lord Ramachandra comes and tells, okay, go that side, no problem, no army will stop you. So Lord Ramachandra will, by his divine power, he will put you in front of Krishna and you can start playing like Gopas or Gopis with Krishna. So both are, highest, auspicious. And given the Lord Ramachandra is so kind, so yeah, with Krishna maybe some strict rules may apply, but with Ramachandra even more kind, very kind. He will say, oh, you help me as a monkey in there, no problem, accept. The devotees are accepted. So let's stop here. So thank you very much, Hare Krishna. So let me have that question. So you can see, Prabhupada said that every word of a Sanskrit is very powerful. When you go deeper, you can go think so much. So you don't need a purport, you don't need anything. Just that word, just meditate on it. Little bit, that will solve the problem. Yeah, the question is, so when Krishna kills the Sisupal, Sisupal was killed by Krishna by using his chakra. Mandodari said, oh Lord, you are wearing chakra. So using chakra he kills. So at that time, what happened to this Sisupal? So Sisupal assumed Suijja Mukti, almost looked like a Krishna only. That Mukti achieved. But what happens to this Ravana? Of course, Ravana will get his own form soon, correct? From that is actually one more intermediate. In Satya Yoga, he became Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyakasya, the Jaya Vijaya. In Treta Yoga, they became this Ravana and Kumbhakarna. In Kali Yuga, Sisupal. That is the last avatara of this Jaya Vijaya. So therefore, they have achieved their own form and in Vaikuntha. But here, Lord didn't, kill him. In fact, I didn't discuss about. So when he was killed, Lord Rama is the one who asked Vibhisana, perform his final rites, honorably burn him using Vedic mantra so that all his sins are gone. Then obviously he has to play next role as Sisupal. So he prepared for that one. So Lord Ramachandra didn't put him into hellish planet forever. No. So he was, next drama is begin. Correct? Okay, drama one over. Just like during Janmashtami, they do kids drama. Over. So in that drama, maybe one person, maybe let's say in Rama Leela, maybe he was Ravana field. Next, okay, now Krishna's appearance is coming. So next Krishna's drama. That same person who was acted as Ravana, so he may be a Sisupala, he may be some other role, depend upon his personality. Correct? So this was, otherwise, actually, this Ravana in his original, that is as Jaya, so they are very dear to Lord, very dear. So this is the pastime. But in our situation, so if Lord Krishna kills, Lord Ramachandra killed Maricha. What happened to Maricha? He is a brother of, he's also associate of Ravana. But he assumed exactly this Savija Mukti. Not only that, he remembered, Lakshman, he remembered Sita also. He might have become assistant of Mother Sita also there in that place. Yeah, you can see this is the so anything Lord does, so he is always transcendental. Only that time you can see he killed, but what happened after that? They went back. The part is over. The drama is over. Now they go back to their home, Vaikuntha Loka. Okay, with that let me stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Grantara, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki Jai.